Ever got too much going on? Sometimes I do. It's the 104th episode of Risk On. This may be the greatest show ever about risk. It possibly could be. That's a forward-looking statement. It's probably not, though. There's probably a better show about risk. I just don't know one that exists. But if you can point it out, point it out. For all you haters, whatever. For all you lovers, I love you too. My friend Jason Bartholomew's in the house. And I say my friend. We are friends. The man moved from Florida to be here. My friend Josh Smith, who I've known for 7 years or so. He joined us, I don't know, pretty much you're coming up on your year anniversary of kind of joining us as a consultant, but you've been a full-time employee for, what, 5 months or so?
April, yeah.
April, okay.
You looking forward to the move to Vegas?
Yeah, right. Good luck.
Right.
That's not going to happen.
Just a feeler bet.
I know that's not happening.
Look, when you play poker, you put a feeler bet out,
Yeah,
then
sure.
he raises me, so I fold.
Yeah, drop a fishing line.
Yeah, that's all.
Skyla, who I've known since 3, is in the house. What's up, Skyla?
Hi.
To say that it's interesting, when you got nothing going on, you got nothing going on. When you got lots going on, you got lots going on.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
And
organized.
to say we have a
an
lot, it's
understatement.
organized chaos.
That's
right.
right. Yeah.
This is, like I said, the 100th episode, 104th episode.
104.
This is the 104th episode of the show, of the program. It is June 29th, one day from the end of the quarter.
Yes.
And my man Steve Smith's here with Starbucks.
Dude, he's bringing the
Look
heat.
at that. Bringing the heat here.
I need more caffeine, baby. Today's going to be a great
Look at
show,
that. He's on
baby.
Distribution.
dropping off Starbucks.
Let's go.
There we go, baby. There we
Divvy it
go.
up. Don't spill it. We got
Don't
millions of
spill
dollars
that.
in studio equipment. All right, maybe not millions, but you get the idea.
I got a lot going on.
Dude, you are slammed. I'm sitting here looking at Bitcoin miners in Chinese. I don't know Mandarin.
There you go. We're waiting for, I'm told Friedman's reporting today. Jason Bombshell.
looking.
I don't know if he is or not. We are reporting today. We're looking.
Jeff, I don't see anything, buddy.
Jeff Bombshell. Sorry, I
scouring
called him
the
Jason.
internet.
What an idiot I am.
There's a ton going on.
There's
here.
a ton going on here.
Friedman, I don't see.
Come on,
we're
get
gonna
your
talk
money
about.
right. Get your money right,
We're gonna
as
cover
they
the
say.
market.
Alzaman closed at 11:05. Wow.
Yes.
Those of you who saw that I initiated a position for DPW in a game, I bought some game on a private placement basis back in December or January for about $7.25.
He got game.
Then I bought some more at 9 and 10, and then it uplisted to the NASDAQ. Check out Game, GAME. Do your own homework. It's not a recommendation. But we are long 115,000 shares.
Yes. No Tim Hortons in Vegas. Travis, that's correct. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, though.
It's a pretty good. Why'd you bring that Dunkin' Donuts up?
Because he's asking about, he was asking if we had Tim Hortons. We got Starbucks and Dutch Brothers.
Oh, Dutch Bros, so
That's
good.
pretty good.
Dunkin' Donuts out here?
Yeah, DD.
Yeah.
I've got myself just. Starbucks is what I put in. I mean, that's what
I don't
consume.
necessarily agree. Here's a fine example. I don't necessarily agree with their politics, but man, they make a consistent coffee, and I'm going to support them.
Hey, we got new mics here. Show's being upgraded from those old mics to new mics.
Yeah.
Voila, new mics. Look at move around. Woo.
Everything.
Up and down.
I mean, there's a ton of comments coming in. I don't even know where to start.
Are they?
MMAT, yeah.
Hey, that's the show today. We'll see you tomorrow. Exactly.
Dude, let's cover the market.
Get to the market. Let's
All
go.
right.
Get to the
All right, so we couldn't figure out yesterday. The Dow was up big. The NASDAQ was red. Today, the Dow was up 9 points, and the NASDAQ was up 27 points. 34,292 for the Dow, 14,528 for the NASDAQ. The S&P eked out a 1-point victory, 42.91. Let's look at crypto here. Kathy Wood came out yesterday filing for an ETF for Bitcoin, and that was a nice pop. Bitcoin continuing the mini run here to 36,375.
Let's go to my screen real quick. You can see the new symbol she's suggesting, ARK-B for ARK Bitcoin.
I like it.
Check out the story on CNBC. Back to Jason.
And 36,375 Bitcoin actually. Let's look at. Actually, let me bring this up. 36,404 Ethereum 2220. Josh, what's the math on that ratio? Don't
Get
worry.
your
No one said Josh is
calculator
a
out.
mathematician.
Josh,
I'm
I
not
got
a
it for you, buddy. I
mathematician.
got it for you. I mean, it's simple math. Let's take a look where we're at here. We haven't done this in a couple of days. 22.20, 16.38 to 1 Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio. Bitcoin extending the gap. Oil 73.41, 50-cent gain. Gold and silver getting absolutely massacred as the dollar stays strong. Gold 17.61, silver 25.88, copper holding strong 4.26. We're going to talk about some gold and silver plays. One in particular that I am getting throttled on, and
Ouch, yeah.
yeah, so
To say I'm distracted is hey, I'm going to be on Hugh Henning's podcast today at 3:00. I know it's edited. So, Skylar, when did he say it was going to be broadcast?
He did not.
Well, that solves that.
Yeah, he didn't say.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we talk about what's going on? Why is Todd so stressed?
yeah, I don't know. There's just way too much.
I
Can't
got a
talk about
house
it.
closing.
Dude,
I
it's
got
just
a,
crazy right now.
I got an interview where I'm going to be talking about Alzheimer's on Hugh Henning's podcast.
Yes.
I messed up the schedule. It was supposed
Skyla
to be
was
next night.
supposed to be
It's
Thursday. Now it's today.
Yeah. That's nice.
You know, the reality is that, as my friend Jason has pointed out to me, and I've learned something from him that I never paid attention to till I met him. These are all first world problems.
They definitely are first
Boo
world problems.
hoo, boo hoo,
Yes,
boo hoo.
indeedy. Yes, indeedy.
Yeah.
But you know, it's okay. There's a lot of problems that we can solve.
Someone's sending me reports, by the way, of look out, market topping, blah blah blah. Didn't you send me something like since the crypto?
Yeah, I
since,
sent you the Buffett diagram with the .com era. And
Yeah.
we're actually higher than that bubble.
Yeah.
It's scary, but you know what? We got to ride the wave as long
William
as it's
McLean.
here.
Last time the Todd was this stressed, you took in a company public. You might be right. McLean, you might be onto something. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Huh. You hear that?
that's all you can say.
Yeah, what can you say?
Eh.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Hey, Friedman's not trading in the aftermarket. It's
No, there's-
1410 by 1508.
Nothing going there. I said next Monday.
You said Monday, but he said he had to file the 10K today.
I don't know about that.
Think that's not the case?
I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, we're looking at POW in the after hours. They smashed earnings per share by like 3 pennies. They're $9.20 in the aftermarket.
That trade's worked out for a lot of people,
That was a great idea.
including us.
Absolutely.
Did we cover the whole market?
Yeah, we covered all
copper
the.
and
Yeah, we
everything?
covered it all. We got a couple of software names that were big today.
Gresham IPO, Travis. Okay, that's an interesting question. Gresham IPO. I can assure you that the one that I'm talking about is not the Gresham IPO, but I appreciate that. Let's go to the chart real quickly here. Friedman Industries. There we go. Up 49 cents. What can I say? It's doing well. Steel. Everybody loves steel. Go steel. Alzheimer's Neuro. The recent IPO that went public on July. June.
July's almost here.
God, man, I'm messed up.
When was it? June 8th?
It was June 15th. I'm a disaster. It went public. For full disclosure, the entities I control are the largest shareholder of Alzheimer's, including Alt Global DPW, Alt & Company, Alt Life Sciences Fund, and moi personally.
You mean I'm not the largest shareholder?
Well, I mean, you do work here.
What does that mean?
Anyways, it closed at 11:06. A lot of stuff pending there. Read the prospectus. That's all I can say. Stop asking.
Ravi's spitting out some facts. Well, his speculation, it's a good theory.
Acurex. We bought the IPO at 6. Wow, it's back down to 626.
That's okay. 637.
We did
after hours.
sell some shares at $8 and $8.50, but I think we're still presently long 250,000 shares.
Right.
Robbie, I think DPW will have a record-breaking EPS in the second quarter, and will rip definitely. No need to comment.
Robbie, I still haven't gotten your application. Wait, Ravi, did you send the PDF your resume?
Ravi,
Make sure you get my email. I didn't get your resume yet.
I can't comment on second quarter earnings. Come on, you know that. Golden Minerals, it tanked in the aftermarket to 61 from 60.
God.
That's all I can say about that.
It's just crazy.
Yep. First Majestic. I'm getting this majestically shoved right up my ass.
See where we bought? Go to the.
I bought this like literally. Let's just go to the 5-day. This me up here. Nope. Gotta go further back. It's me right about here. 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then blah!
The dollar decided that it was gonna print.
I don't know this Marvin software.
Yeah, that was.
It's only up 130% today. It looks like a value stock. Where do you get these things, man? 130. Wait.
Crazy.
MRIV.
MRIN.
All the people on the chat know this better than we do. These guys were in this thing. I saw them suggesting it.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Wall Street bets 10 million float.
What happens here?
The squeeze. It was just a massive move. Software and technology applications. BSQR is the other one. Massive move. 200%.
They like software companies?
Yeah. What? Somebody's up there?
I heard that.
What is going on up there?
What was that?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Maybe
Ghost.
Patrick's jumping across his office over to the studio.
Ammo at 936 in the aftermarket. Ripping.
Yes.
Rolling. Congratulations if you still have it. As you guys know, we exited this entire position. We own not a single share. But if you follow this program from the first day to now, we traded the heck out of this thing.
I covered it a lot.
It looks
Yes, we
like the
did.
third is going to the Red Sox game. Drunk Tehran. He wants a bet on the Red Sox
Chase
team.
Ault said we should start a risk on Discord.
We have one.
It's ripping. There's 10 plus people in it.
We have
already.
one.
Tweet
There's the POW. Stats.
Hammerstone Markets. There's the stats. Sales 24.2 million.
I mean,
Estimates 23.95 million. Gross margins up.
if we're being honest,
They're profitable.
They're going to keep. It's going to keep ramping.
It could.
I really believe that.
We already got Kathy Wood handled. I think we covered every stock we like, right?
Yeah, I think we covered everything except.
For full disclosure, I always amend. Consult your financial advisor. I don't know what I'm talking about there.
I wanted to look at a couple other stocks, but we can get back to that. That's not a big.
Devon Wright is in the house.
deal. What do we do with? Didn't you take on another? Didn't you take on a biotech position? NTLA or the other one?
Oh, yeah.
CRISPR.
Yeah, CRISPR.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let's cover that. I'll tell everyone what I bought.
Yeah.
I bought this.
Oh, full disclosure, we chopped DSS position in half today. Document Securities. Just want to keep the folks abreast of that situation. They did a big offering down in the hole. They really crushed shareholders. They did an offering like 50% of the VWAP of that day and just destroyed
Terrible
people.
offering.
It was terrible. So, it made a run to like $1.93, $1.94 today, and we exited half. We did average down. We had a bad entry on that stock.
Well,
Everybody
game
did.
pulled back today. Square Foot pulled back. AG pulled back. What would be a day like without AG going down? SSNT crushed today for 95 cents. Well, when you own 700,000 shares, that's painful.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But the full disclosure on what we bought: CRISPR Therapeutics, 7,000 shares. We own that stock right in here at about $1, about $150, give or take.
Okay.
So we bought some CRISPR, and we bought some this other one,
Intelia.
Intelia.
You know, they gave $400 million offering, and then Jeffries and everybody came out with analysts came out with coverage on it.
When they do the offering?
They did the offering yesterday.
Oh, come on!
Yesterday.
The day they made the announcement?
Yesterday. Yep, 400 million, and then all these analysts came out today. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, Benzinga, yeah, Intelia seeks to raise 400 million.
Okay, I want to tell you a true story. I'm not joking around. I got irritated with it today because I thought, why isn't it higher?
Right.
I didn't see any of the news because I was busy as busy. So where's the stock at right now?
The stock, I'll tell you where the stonk's at. The stonk is at 151.61 in the after hours. 152.40.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh, look where I sold it.
Wow.
Is that really true?
Yeah. It should have been. Listen,
This
shorts
is
got-
insanity.
shorts got
You know
burned
what?
today.
I don't know what to say.
400 million offering yesterday. Doesn't matter.
And really?
Doesn't matter. 10.3 billion market cap. Okay.
No, I really do like this CRISPR technologies. I do like the concept of CRISPR. Do you guys understand this?
That Intellia uses CRISPR.
I know, but do you understand the concept of what it does?
Break it down.
I'll do my best since I'm a advanced biotechnology major from Harvard and have a double MBA from double PhD from MIT. I have no idea. That's a joke, by the way. I didn't graduate from Harvard like Marshall did.
Dumb it down.
And I didn't go to MIT.
Let's see.
So basically, you can take your DNA out of your body, treat it like they did with sickle cell, and effectively cure it. The problem is it's $1 million to do that, but it does cure it because it changes the DNA structure. It changes the code of your DNA and allows it to duplicate in the body once they put it back. It's fascinating technology and apparently works.
Yeah. So gene editing breakthrough.
But Intella did something different. They're the first ones to take a CRISPR technology and put it in the body through intravenous, through IV.
Okay.
And then in this case, the protein, by the way, I'm going to sound like a scientist. In this case, the protein, which affects about 50,000 people a year, a rare disease, where a protein's made and hurts the heart and hurts the liver. In this case, 87% of the bad protein was turned off, meaning the replacement of that DNA was replaced with the cells that didn't have that negative code in the DNA, and effectively cured people of this problem. I'm going to give you my take on this, okay? The reason I have been a biotech and healthcare investor for all the years I've been alive, basically, ever since I started investing. But we are in the renaissance of what could be biotech, like 9.0. Just crazy stuff happening in biotech. Massive advances because of the fact, and I would, listen, I can't tell you for sure, but I would chart it back to the day that the human genome was mapped, right? Because remember, that was an important component of what's happening now. And to the DNA structure, to the structure of what's happening in the body, we're now able to reprogram your DNA and put it back in your body. And in this case, with Intella, they put it in the body and it did it itself. They didn't do it outside in a lab. So CRISPR, this technology was not supposed to be really done for about 10 years, but that's happening faster. If you look to the founder of CRISPR, one of the founders, there's a little bit of a dispute who founded the technology, but she was on CNBC yesterday, and she's saying what's happening is happening faster than ever before. And so why am I long CRISPR therapeutics? I think I have to be. I think I have to be, right?
Okay.
And I think there's a lot of offshoots of CRISPR. And I looked at how our portfolio looks, and I said, do I want to have $1 million in CRISPR?
That's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer to me. But you should do your own homework and understand that stock could go to 50 before it goes to 500. It could go to 2 before it goes to 500. I've seen biotechs go to 2 and then go to 100. And it all depends on how this market holds up. But no one can deny that we are in a renaissance of medical development, and all those people out there who think that there's a better system somewhere else. All this happens in America.
Well,
America.
they've what about CRISPR? The French founder, Emmanuel Charpentier.
Yeah, so they're in dispute with Berkeley on
Okay.
who founded it.
Really?
Right? Yeah, they're in dispute with Berkeley.
Investor Place has a good article about this, and in fact, they call the big three that use the CRISPR-Cas9 world technology as it looks like Editas,
Get a toss for sure.
EDIT,
Yeah, EDIT.
Intellia, NTLA, and of course CRISPR, CRSP.
Right.
So it looks like there's a nice breakdown of this.
Now, Kathy Woods has an innovation fund that is Kathy Woods has an innovation fund that her innovation fund covers and invests. You can buy an ETF that does this. I'm live on the
Nice.
air. I can't talk right now, but if you call me back later, I'll call you back later. One of the two. Bye. Bye. Why did I take that call?
We know why.
Because that was my oldest daughter. And apparently people don't know when I broadcast.
Do we know why BRQS is up? Bork?
Is it up?
Yeah, it's it's $1.03 in the
Borkaroonie?
aftermarket. It opened at 89 cents today. Interesting.
Bork.
This is interesting technology, though, because I am not a biotech trader, investor,
Uh-huh.
or anything of the sort.
Uh-huh.
And you just gave me a lot of information that now I have to go and research.
Right.
So I thank you for that. Let's see what else is going on here. We got any questions in the chat? While Todd sends
Come on,
a
we're
couple
not on that
messages?
stuff yet. We can do some
We covered
chat
all.
stuff.
We covered like 10 stocks.
Did we already cover
We
some
ripped through
stocks?
stocks and we don't even realize it.
Did we?
Robbie wants us to check out XELA.
LA. I've seen that. Let me write that one down.
I'm warm in
XELA.
here.
Turn the fan on.
Is it warm in here?
Not really. I don't know. Does stress heat you up?
Yeah.
You're still the goat.
Let's get to talk with Moneyline Mark.
Zila.
What the heck is Chase saying?
Let's look at Zila.
Who's Zila?
Ravi said something about Zila. I have to listen. When Ravi speaks, I listen.
You know that Kingswood changed their name?
To say it.
E.F. Hutton.
What's the slogan?
When
When-
E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
Boom.
My broker's E.F. Hutton. And when E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. The funny part, a lot of the generation will not know that.
That's true.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Confidential.
Look at this.
Be careful. We got a lot of cameras around here. Might
Yeah.
zoom in there.
Look at this.
So, Exela Technologies, business process automation company. The company segments into information and transaction processing solutions. Different sectors: healthcare, legal, loss prevention. Okay.
Wow. So I'm liking this CRISPR stuff. The Armada. I wonder is Armada in the program today? Are they on the
I
chat?
haven't seen him in the chat
I like
yet.
XELA.
Do you?
I like it. Yeah.
What's up with Armada? Those guys are biotech guys. I'd love to be able to talk to them.
Did we look at Naked today?
Naked.
We kind of skipped over Naked. Yesterday we bought.
We bought more. This thing is just
We bought at the Ask.
stagnant.
ASK Ask. Make sure you enunciate properly.
Let's go to Naked. Oh, you pulled it up. How nicely of you.
Split screen. 66
66 in the aftermarket.
Yeah.
Hit 68, almost 68
You know
and a
what?
half.
Let me check the volume.
Whatever.
And I want to see the U.S. dollar. 92.
BNGO. BNGO.
Yep, I've heard of that one. Yeah. Naked had let me guess on this. 33 million. This is paltry. Naked Army, what is going on? You guys are all hodling, obviously. I don't like to even say that word. It's not even a meme stock. It's a momentum stock. There's no momentum right now. 33 million shares traded, which tells me everybody has good conviction. The story hasn't changed. The cash on hand hasn't changed. Naked Army waiting for news from Justin, the CEO. You know what, Naked Army? We're waiting on news also from Justin. We sure would like to interview that fine lad, all from Aussie land. You know we have time differentials. That's a problem. But Justin, if you're out there, or if anyone from the Naked Army wants to tweet Justin, hey, Risk On's still here. A friendly environment. We'd like to interview you, Justin.
Hey, DPW. Is it 309?
Nice.
Did it close there?
Let me take a peek.
No. Oh, yeah. 309. Wow. It's over $3.
What type of volume did ticker symbol DPW do? 3.14 million, closed at 309.
309.
Wow. Look at the 5-minute chart. Look how she finished.
Yeah, I think people see that in parity with Olzamend.
Wow.
I mean, they only have access to 22.7 million. Is it 22 million plus shares? Yeah, so like at $10, what would that be for DPW's balance sheet? I'd do the math.
It's
Who
just
knows?
math.
Exactly.
Double Trouble says, be patient, Naked Army. They're more than patient.
Yeah, they're very patient.
It's good to be King. GSAT, nice pullback. GSAT. Let's take a look, King. We've looked at this in the past.
Skyla,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Global Star.
Nothing much.
Look at the daily.
Nothing. You got nothing to report today?
No.
Yeah, nice
I
pullback,
don't,
King.
I don't have anything to
I
report
agree.
today. I'm stressing out about the podcast that, like,
Yeah,
I don't
Skylar,
hope
you're
it goes
human.
well.
I mean, things like
Yeah.
that happen all the time. Not a
I know.
worry.
Yeah.
Have you, I guess, seen something about these stories in Florida? They're pretty amazing. There's one on CNN, and I know that I'm not allowed to put CNN up because Jason's next to me and he might shoot me. But on CNN, if you go real quickly to the screen, a resident of the collapsed Florida condo says he's alive because his girlfriend asked him to stay over. He must have struggled to decide whether he could stay with her or not. Maybe he wanted to go home instead.
Jeez.
No, I mean, she saved his life. Now they're going to get married, right? It's really a really sad situation down there.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, I'm a little freaked out about it. I read somewhere that someone said that the mom called like their son the night before and said that there was weird noises at the condo. It was creaking or something. What do you, Jason? You live there,
Yeah.
not in the condo.
No.
I mean, you and John McAfee were down there somewhere,
Yeah, I mean, John was in Florida for a while.
right? What do you make of this whole thing? It's freaking me out about like the randomness of this. Like, just think about you live in a high rise presently. Now, in your case, you know, bedrock,
Right.
but the randomness of it just going down like it looked like it was a staged event. Now,
It did look like that.
if you looked at the World Trade Center, it happened the same way. I think what happens is one deck gives and the other deck gives, and you see this sort of simultaneous falling where it appears to the naked eye, but they're really snapping each floor on the way down. Huh?
Why does it look like a controlled detonation? Like it really does. You saw
does.
it.
It looks like controlled.
You can't help but ask yourself that. But the thing is, it's at sea level, obviously, and you have 1 or 2 millimeter settling allegedly every year. So I don't know exactly what it takes. I'm not an engineer, but it seems like that small of a movement to cause that radical and that extreme collapse. I don't know. Like, I'm not being what somebody's saying. King. People were saying it wasn't 9/11, but it looked exactly like Oklahoma City bombing. Okay.
Well, I think that's the nature of the way the building goes down. I wouldn't kind of give in there, but there is now saying there are some structural engineering issues with the building. The people knew about this, but what do you do with all those other buildings that are similar to that? I mean, if you live in them right now, what are the values of those condos now?
You think the how you can't list them? What are they worth?
No, forget the building.
Yeah.
What about like next door? To
next
that building?
door.
How's that value?
Where there
holding
was
up?
no structural damage,
No, but how's that value holding up?
it goes to zero.
I mean,
Maybe not zero, but-
Skyla, if you're in Miami,
Yeah.
do you move next door or behind that building? Do you move there with confidence? I mean, what you want to buy a condo someday or a house? What do you think of that?
I don't like high rises. Like, specifically, I would never live in one. I would live in a house. But yeah, because it does scare me. 'Cause,
Okay,
like, there's so much
I
that
got
can
one for you.
happen, and you don't have any control
What do you
over it.
got?
Like, in a house, I mean, you can get out a lot easier, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, and also there's a bunch of other people. Like a neighbor sets off a bomb and it kills the whole place. Like, you know, like I don't know.
But structurally,
scares me with that.
a bomb somewhere should not be demolishing the building. Should demolish part of it. This
Correct.
is-
It shouldn't fall like that.
what is this? 911 calls?
I wanted to show you. Do they have the real footage? So in Florida, this happens all the time. There's
There's sinkholes?
sinkholes, especially on the Gulf Coast. This man was swallowed by a sinkhole in a house.
Oh, bless me. Thank you. Sorry. So tell us about it. Are we going to be able to watch it?
I can show it to you.
Well, let's listen to the volume.
Okay, let me tidy things up a bit.
Since
So-
1954, right?
Yeah, let's take a look here.
So why do we bring this on? Because, you know, if you're a building owner, you just had a risk-on moment in terms of your portfolio, right? Because do you own any buildings down there in Miami?
Right.
And are they high-rises?
Correct.
Or do you have any condos or townhomes you own that are in high-rises? And what does that do to depress the value? I mean, I got to think that it's going to hurt the value. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're around the Miami area, what do you think about living in a high-rise?
That's why
area?
insurance is so hard to get down there, and a
Is
lot
it
of
hard?
time, yeah, for sure.
I jumped in
Well,
the
that
hole.
and the hurricanes.
and was trying to dig him out. I couldn't find him.
Here.
I just started digging and started digging and started digging, and then the cops showed up and pulled me out of the hole and told me the floor was still falling in.
Jeremy was rescued
it
by
fell
police,
gradually.
but his brother is believed dead. The house condemned. The Bush family says they had no idea they lived under a geological time bomb. This part of Florida is known as Sinkhole Alley. Florida is riddled
There
with
it
them.
is.
Look at these. All reported sinkholes in Florida since 1954. More than 3,000
notice
since
Miami's
the
not-
80s.
it's mostly
7 other
Gulf
states
Coast.
are classified as sinkhole prone,
Which is
covering up to
strange.
40% of the country. Sinkholes generally form when limestone is eaten away by water, but the land above it stays intact until it dramatically gives way.
It literally burns through the rock.
It burns through the rock. Now, we're talking hundreds of thousands of years.
The result? Sinkholes like this one in Florida growing to the size of a football field in a single day in 1981.
So-
this Texas-sized sinkhole in Houston devouring a tractor.
Are there any ways to detect whether or not you have a sinkhole in or around your house?
Very expensive and difficult to do. And it might only be good for as long as the test is done.
Experts say it's extremely rare to be hurt by a sinkhole, but there are things you can do to protect your family and your house. Take a look at the walls. Are they cracking? Take a look at the doors. Are they harder to open and close? And, of course, fences and vegetation outside. If those things have moved, you might want to get your house looked at.
So
Sucks.
it's known
That's
in
so
Florida,
scary.
but the map showing that makes sense because most of this stuff happens on the Gulf Coast, and there was
It's kind
literally
of where there's Everglades, though, right?
yeah, there's literally nothing down there on the East Coast there down towards Miami. So this was kind of an anomaly.
Let's go to the comments real quick. We're going to spend the rest of the time, except for we're going to bring in Randy and the joke in the comment section.
Here you go, Jeff Bombshell. Hold on. This is a bombshell.
What's he going to say?
FRD earnings won't be today. 10K filing has been delayed.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Thank you for that, Jeff.
Jeff, did they file for an extension?
Yeah, let me take a look.
By the way, are we live? Can we put Jeff Bombshell's comments on the screen along with William McLean's?
Let's get Friedman here. Here we go, Friedman. Yeah, here we go.
What's it say?
7 minutes ago.
Extension?
NT, yep.
NT.
Late filing.
So 5 days. So
Yeah.
you ended up being right.
Yep. But not really. I mean, he was
You
right,
are right, though.
Yeah.
They had to file a 10K today.
They did.
But you told me it was going to be next week.
Right.
And so in some weird way, Jeff was right and you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to those comments from McLean. W.M. McLean. Now, just for the record, unless somehow I don't know how I know him, I don't know him. Is it on the screen? Can we pull it up on the screen? I'm looking at the screen.
Man, look at that.
Why don't you read that?
DPW market cap 153 million. 22 million ALZN shares worth. Now this is his words, 243 million. What am I missing?
No comment.
No comment. Remember that, Jerry Maguire? This Kush. No comment. I'll either ski or swim.
I don't know Mr. McLean to be inaccurate. Oh, you're right. They have 15 days. You're right. This is not a queue, Jeff. Smart as you are, Jeff is a smart guy who I owe money to, actually. And Jeff, for the record, and everybody who has a Venmo coming to them because they won a contest, we're paying everyone tomorrow. I apologize for my flakiness. I've been a little busy. But Jeff is a very talented analyst at a big mega firm, and when in doubt, default to Jeff because he knows more than we do.
Who
right?
called XELA? Was that Ravi?
XELA?
Nice call, Ravi. Nice call after hours. Ripping. Yeah. Missed that one. Can't get them all. Matter of fact, we've been kind of sitting by the sidelines here recently, just waiting to deploy some capital here. We're being very strategic and disciplined. Let's see.
I'm going to go see if I can find something and if it's been published.
What's going on with King here?
Let's see if it's been published.
I'm
going to be anxious to see if it's published or not.
No need to apologize. Todd could be worse. Has to do. Shares. Just wondering. Okay. Oh yeah, copy and paste this and play it. Oh, what do you got for me, King? You got something? Did Did you
I
have
don't think
to,
I don't think the links pop in.
Oh, okay.
You got to send it to us in chat or
Yeah.
something. Not the YouTube chat.
The sinkholes, Michael Rawlings, the sinkholes north of Tampa were vicious. Pasco County. When I lived in the Tampa area, I remember seeing those.
Huh.
I will be on the Discord soon, King. I'm trying to time block to get some time in there. I'm definitely committed to that. That's on my to-do list.
Let me make a call and see if I can disclose that.
What else do we have here? Wow. Nice call. XELA, whoever's in it, printing money, up 15% in the after hours. Big day today. 74% mover. Unbelievable. Oh, you sent the sinkhole to Discord. Okay. Let's see if my Mr. Producer can pull it up here. If not, I might be able to get to it. In fact, I think I can get to it faster. Let's see what we got here. You got it? My
I
man.
can't share it though.
We can't.
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
maneuver. Let's see what we got here.
Bottom.
Is this it? Meeting room? No, that's not it. Where's everybody talking here?
In the risk on.
Right here?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
There it is. That's a huge one.
Wow. All right, hold
What?
on a second. King, you sent this thing. It's ridiculous. Let me see it. Let me pull this up here.
Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, this is gonna be a good place to be.
Okay, let's just pull this up. Let's see if we can run this, Nick, while Todd's working here. Let me make sure I got... Do I have some volume? I don't know if there is volume. Do I have volume? 1 second, guys. I'm muted. Hold on. Let me give this a go here real quick. All right, the largest sinkholes in the world. Top 5. Okay, this is ridiculous. I don't have any volume. Don't know why.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's just gobbling up that truck.
Oh, I've seen these. Is that taking the...
Wow.
And does the guy get out? Yeah, I think he does. I've seen this. Look at that, scary, isn't it?
That'd be so freaky.
Well, yeah, that guy put it in reverse. Huh?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'd put that in reverse pretty
Look
quickly.
at that. So this guy,
Oh my
looks,
God.
he'll get out. There he is.
Oh my
Yeah, no
goodness.
worries. Oh, I don't have any volume.
Yeah, just driving around. There's something going on in the road.
Something's happening.
Look at the middle.
Oh, speed it up a little
time
bit.
lapse. This guy's a little questioning.
Yeah. Might be a problem here.
Well, I seen this one. One of them falls
Wow.
right in.
This is going to open up on him.
Yeah, right. Like he falls.
Talk about a bad beat. Check this out.
It's a bad beat, dude. You're in the wrong spot,
Move.
You got to get out of there.
dude.
He's
Dude, he's
trying.
like- he
Look,
sees
he's
it.
trying.
Oh, my God.
no.
Dude, could you imagine?
Let me
Oh.
out. Let me out. I would just
Just
drive.
ram right into him.
I would just drive.
Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes. Drive, dude.
Ooh.
Just go, go, go.
Give him some room, man.
Dude, go.
Dude, that
my
makes me
God.
anxious right there.
I think I saw this. I think someone drives into it, though. I think I've seen this one.
Somebody texting?
No.
Oh, look
What's
at
this?
There's a gator right there. Bottom right. Looks like it anyway.
Oh, trees are just
The whole
going
thing?
away.
I'm melting.
Not melting, melting,
Oh, that wasn't a gator.
Wow. Crazy.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. Wow.
Wow.
The
Just
whole
gone.
thing gone.
Oh. Man, crazy.
I
doesn't
can't wait
look
to
so
see
good.
4 and 5.
Yeah, what's better?
That's good that
4
the
and 5
king
have to be epic.
says, I'm so happy I just sent this.
Yes.
We are too.
Okay, we
What's
got
that? Oh, that's probably the
Zoomed out view.
sinkhole.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's
goodness.
ridiculous. Is that a silver mine? Is that lithium strip mining? What is that right there?
Look at those houses.
That's crazy. Look at this
That's
guy right here. Look at my
huge.
cursor. How do you feel that? How do you feel about that?
Oh my
You're right
goodness.
here. You're right here. Look, that's you right there, Josh.
No.
Your swing set's gone.
There's no place
Hey,
like
go
home.
kids.
There's
Play in
no
the
place like
backyard.
home.
Do that.
Look at that.
Click
Well,
those
clearly
ruby
homes went down,
shoes.
didn't they? I mean, they didn't stop building homes.
No, look. Well, this guy's on the edge. Look.
Good night.
Wow.
Okay, that's impressive.
That's crazy.
What's the
That is
last
crazy.
one? Here's the last one.
What's the leg disappear? I've seen that before. The leg dries up.
Well, this is obviously
suspense.
an old.
The oil. They're drilling for oil. Oh, they're
Wish I had
explaining it a little bit
Yeah,
here.
well, I don't have any volume here.
Something's happening. That's a problem.
Okay.
And then, whoa.
Okay.
Oh, pooper. Can't say anything till tomorrow.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Depression sets in.
I don't know what happened here. This kind of a.
It's an anticlimactic
Where's the
video
good
here.
stuff? Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
there it goes. It's a big one.
Okay.
This has turned into National Geographic disaster show.
This guy's just checking it out, minding his own business.
It was a good distraction while you were looking to see if we could talk about
I want to talk
something.
about some other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
But we
We're off
can't
this.
until tomorrow.
Hey, those of you who want to get on a call with me,
Wow.
have a business, have an idea,
Looking to start a business.
looking to start a business, want to understand how to,
Yeah.
where to get money from, ideas on money. 949-799-1831. 949-799-1831. Type in big, B-I-G, in the size of my head. It's big. Big business with Todd Ault.
What do you think that dome is? About 8 1/4?
I don't know. I think it's like
7 3/4?
pretty. Oh, it's bigger than that.
I got a P head, 7 1/8.
You got
7
a pea head?
1/4. Josh, you're about 7 3/8.
Halfway?
Yeah,
Little
you're-
halfway there.
7.
Yeah. Well, baseball.
I can tell you the other
Baseball
day
cap.
that I had a risk-on cap and I put it on, and it didn't reach all the way around my head. Like I had like the very last little clip, and then it snapped off.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
A sombrero would be good.
Time filler. Yeah, we went to. Well, the King had a nice link with some sinkholes, and we decided to entertain.
Time
that.
filler. Dude, if we wanted to, we could just keep it busy the whole time. Keep
for
going over
sure.
more stocks.
I mean, there's.
I want to know what the audience wants to go over. I want to talk to the audience.
You want to talk about home price
I
surging?
want to talk for 10 more minutes to the audience.
Let's
Come on.
go, let's
That's
go.
my favorite thing to do. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Rapid fire. It's time for rapid fire.
10 1/2, he says. Hat size.
10 and a half.
I don't know if that exists.
SENS, Jason.
Sens. Those are
Ripping,
that's-
ripping. It says ripping. Yeah.
That's headsets, right? Sensmatic?
SENS.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ripping. Why is it ripping? It's good to be king. Why is it ripping? Best
not.
had some interest in 4-day volume.
not
Early
ripping.
January reports BABA may be interesting buy. Big spike. McLean thinks Alibaba is a spike stock could go to 192. Is that talking about BABA?
Jitendra
BABA?
likes Fisker and SPC.
Ravi, shareholder, November 23rd, treated 300 million shares. Yeah, whatever. I don't determine how many shares it trades. Jason, hash rate. This guy, is this from yesterday?
I don't know.
These
think
comments
so.
look like they're from yesterday.
We know about the hash rate. Everybody's moving
yeah,
their miners from
crucified.
China.
These are old.
Oh, these are old.
Okay,
Oh, come
My
on.
bad,
Can
my
we get
bad.
some current ones?
Hang on.
that's all
You're
right.
freaking me out here.
That's okay.
I know there's people in the chat.
Yeah, Citigroup raises
Neo.
target. Oh,
Here
Neo
we
got
go.
an upgrade. Okay.
Neo got an upgrade.
Over there on your screen.
EVOL.
Oh, there we go. We're on my screen. Ritter.
Somebody asked me about
We're
NAC.
long neck. What are we going to do there?
The Ninth Circuit approved that they
They approved an appeal. Didn't they raise money?
Yeah,
Did
they
they
did.
actually close the deal?
Yeah, they raised like $4 million, just enough for legal fees.
McLean says sell my 8 1/4s at 10.50.
When do we expect DPW earnings? In July or August? Wheezy asks.
August 15th, I believe. Wheezy. August 15th.
Okay.
Stay tuned. What else we got? Let's
see
go
what
back
else
up.
we got. What's going on with Naked? It's dead silent.
Yep,
That's true.
maybe they're doing something. I don't know. Miami building, Double Trouble, LA Story. What date we're going to have this? Naked is a lousy investment, $500 million market cap, 67 cents. Do the math. They raised a lot. It's trading like quicksand.
This is interesting.
Envy leads nation to GDP first quarter, thanks to All Global. You're crazy. Taekwondo has the DPW offering from March 5th amended offering closed yet. I don't know what he's referring to. If he's referring to the ATM, no, they're still inactive. I mean, the ATM was filed months ago. Let's see here. There are lots of springs on the golf course. They used to be a warm mineral springs. I think some of them has lock systems, so it puts a canal system. Huh? Okay. Jeff Bonchill, sure, Robbie, I'll check it out. Hey, Todd, DPW earnings August. We already covered that.
Yes.
Please join the Discord. Jeff is super smart, by the way. If there's anyone that should write a newsletter, even Jeff, I suggest, even if you wrote the newsletter about your thoughts once a quarter, I would publish it for you.
That's awesome.
And in fact, just for your research, I'll publish it. You get to keep 80. I'll keep 20. Come on, Jeff. Let's get it on. Let's go.
We didn't cover.
Get your money right.
We didn't cover IKNX. It looks like TeraWulf bought 30,000 Bitmain mining machines. 30,000
When did they do this?
today. $300 million.
Well, the guy who owns it's a multimillionaire, right?
$300 million.
He's a multimillionaire.
That's gonna increase their hash rate like 3 exahash.
Let me spend some time with that. Let me. I think Josh would love for me to go through this.
Yes.
Can you pull? Okay, let's pull this up on the screen, and I'm going to take everyone through what I did with IKNX.
That sounds good. I got some supporting documentation. Have at it.
Oh, they're $20.
$20 stock. Hey, what's SSNT? It's a $10 stock.
When did they report that they bought those?
I believe that came out today. Let me just verify that. Bitcoin miners and the NASDAQ published June 29th. Bitcoin mining company TeraWulf has agreed to purchase 30,000 mining machines from Bitmain in a blog post on Tuesday. Yeah, Bitmain said TeraWulf will buy Bitmain's latest generation of miners. That's the S19J. Those are 100 terahash or 110 terahash to be delivered from January to June 2022. That's the delivery time nowadays.
It's a long delivery time.
Yeah.
Let's go through why I bought this. So, for full disclosure, I was one of the largest shareholders. I bought it in Digital Power Lending, which is owned by Ault Global, which is symbol is DPW. And let's go back to why I bought it. Okay, so IKNX. Let's go back a year. Okay, so a year in July of 2020. Stock was trading below. This is the chart. Let's leave it up there.
Yep.
I'm going to do something that Josh wanted me to do. Okay. So I started accumulating the stock in January of 2020. It was around $5 or $6, $7. And I saw that I do the research on low float. So the company had been around for a long time, been public for years. There was a few big shareholders, but management didn't have a ton of it. They had brought in a new CEO. The old business line had been around. The stock had been languishing below $10. Another investor I know, he bought a 13D position. I looked into it and said, wow, this is really interesting to me. There was only about 2 million shares outstanding. And at $7 is a $14 million value. And it was really simple. Really simple. I did the math on the business value and thought business is probably worth $10 a share. So if I could buy it for 7, 8, 9, 10, I was getting the NASDAQ company, the shell, for free. Mm-hmm. So I bought a big position. I filed the 13D. I contacted the company. I ultimately signed an NDA with them, which is why you saw me stop buying. I was seriously interested in acquiring the company. I thought about making a bid to buy the company and control the assets. I signed at 13D and then learned effectively that the company was up for sale. They were looking to do a deal. And they wanted me to put an offer in. I thought about it. I didn't ultimately do it. But I did think that they would do a deal, and I sat on it. I wasn't allowed to buy any more because I signed an NDA saying I wouldn't buy any, I think, a standstill agreement for 6 months or a year. But I knew that I was on to something, and it kind of traded between $9.50, $11.50, popped up to $13. But doing a NASDAQ reverse is hard. You still have to get full approval from the NASDAQ. It's not like the OTC. You got to get the NASDAQ to sign off on the approved business plan. You generally have to file an S4 or, file a registration with the SEC. And I knew that IKNX wanted their business to survive because they had a building, people, employees, and they'd been in business a long time. So it was important to that board that they do something like that. And in this case, after I bought a 9.9%, and I mean 9.99999% position, I knew it was a waiting game. I didn't know what they were going to do, but I knew they would do something and I'd get rewarded, and sure enough, we did. Now, am I giving you the shortened version? The characteristics are the same way I bought control of DPW. Company public since 1996, on the verge of being delisted. The existing business, which is the power business, was declining. Their market cap was $3.5 million, kind of left for dead. Large companies weren't covering them, and there was an opportunity for me to step in, buy from the chairman a reasonable seller, and you'll see me do that a lot. I like to buy dramatically undervalued assets where you could change the psychology of the business, acquire assets, put them in there, and then help those businesses grow. I know that's a very simplistic version, but there are screeners and stuff you can run to find these kind of stocks. Now, Skyla, with that in mind, let's go to the joke of the day.
Okay. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
No, I don't understand what you say. Say it again.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
That's good.
Can you get Randy real quick for us?
Yeah, I'll go get ready.
like that.
Bye, everyone.
Hi,
Skyla.
everyone.
That's funny, by the way. One's a little lighter.
A little lighter.
What's the first part?
One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But while Randy's on his way, what's a standstill agreement? W.M. McLean asks.
A
Todd.
standstill agreement.
A standstill agreement is where I sign an agreement with a company telling them I will not buy or try to bid for the company or do anything to the company for a certain period of time. Commonly done. Icon signs them. A lot of the activist shareholders sign them, etc. And my man Randy Kepper is in the house.
Greetings.
Randy,
Greetings.
what's up, brother?
Now I can report to you that Randy officially has his own house in Nevada.
Yep.
And you move in when, Randy?
July 16th.
July 16th. Woohoo!
One of the best days of my life will be July 16th. Yeah.
What's up, Randy?
Well, on a serious note, first in sports, I don't know if you guys obviously heard about the tragic Condo collapse, but it's great to hear some of the Dolphins players and as well as some of the guys from the Miami Heat organization and the Marlins organization have been chipping in there to help out the rescue workers, bringing them food and water and stuff to help out, and as well as bringing supplies to some of the people who got displaced in that whole tragedy. It's heartbreaking, man. I watch it every day, and it's just not going to get any better, the news there. So prayers and thoughts to all them out there. And then over the weekend, I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys yesterday, but if you saw the Formula One race, you guys told me at Indianapolis that I got crushed.
Yeah.
Well, POWW Ward was in third place. You could have thrown a blanket over the top three. I was right there with a chance to win. Getting crushed is what happened to Lewis Hamilton Sunday by 35 seconds to Max Verstappen and Honda. So Honda's found something in that package with Red Bull, and they're hitting on all cylinders. And Lewis Hamilton said after getting beat so bad on Sunday that if Mercedes doesn't come up with an upgrade, that they're just going to keep losing. And the boss of Mercedes has already said that they're not chipping in any more money to upgrade anything on the car. That's what it is, and they're focusing on next year because everybody's already starting to work on their next year's car because of the new rules regulations. You don't want to start on your back foot next year when the season starts. So, but Red Bull's looking really good right now. I don't see how Mercedes is going to rebound. That was an ass whipping on Sunday.
Let's go to the screen real quick. We'll check it out here. Verstappen 156, Lewis Hamilton 138. 4 wins for Verstappen, 3 for Lewis Hamilton. 7 podiums for Verstappen, 6 for Hamilton. Still very tight. Perez is pretty far back. Norris is even further back. Voltas, ever say his name? 70. Yeah. This is the standings here. Ferrari 6 and 7 though.
Well,
What
if
else,
you,
Randy?
if you saw the final standings in that race too, there was 4 cars on the lead lap. Everybody else was a lap down or 2 laps down or 3 laps down. I mean, it wasn't even close.
What else you got, Randy?
That's it. That's it, guys.
Hey guys, it is the 104th episode. It is the 29th of June. Tomorrow's the last day of the quarter. Pay attention in the morning. There's lots going on here at Alt Global Holdings, DPW. Jason, thank you so much.
We got action.
You got action, man.
It's exciting.
Appreciate everybody. I'll be on Hugh Henning's podcast at 3 o'clock. We'll see you tomorrow. It is the last day of the quarter, and that will be a fun show.
Yes.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
A fun show you won't want to miss. See you tomorrow.